Hey, I'm Holly and welcome to my channel. So today is going to be a little bit different than videos that I have been filming. So if you've been on my channel, then you know that kind of my whole thing is basically a decade-long project pan. And what I mean by that is I just want to get use out of the things that I own. The thing is, though, I'm not going to put myself in a box of a no buy, a low buy, anything like that. And the reason why, one, I'm weak. I just am, and that's the truth. Two, I have had a habit in the past, if I do a low buy or a no buy, I just ignore my own rules and go about and do what I want anyway. So I've created, I think, kind of the perfect thing for myself, and that is a quarterly, like seasonal haul, right? So basically, I have this basket. This is going to be kind of a long-winded intro, but what's new, I always have long-winded intros. So this basket here, it's a decent size, right? So in like a quarter of the year, I cannot purchase any more beauty products than will fit in this basket. Now, you saw what was on top. That is a cumbersome item that came in my FABFITFUN box. So FABFITFUN is, I promise this isn't like a thing. It's not like a thing for FABFITFUN, but that's the only subscription box that I have. And that subscription box is quarterly. And I was like, honestly, that's perfect. To have some fun with some beauty products every season, right? I bring in stuff for the new season, and that's it. So on my channel, unless something crazy happens, like 75% off happens at Ulta, right? And I'm like, oh, I gotta do it now. You guys will not see more than 4 hauls a year on my channel. And I like that because it's not going to perpetuate a cycle of just buying. I am a savvy shopper when it comes to beauty products. I rarely buy things full price. I have in the past, but in the recent past, I've done so much better with not doing that, and I want to continue that for myself. And I want to enjoy what I have, but this is going to be a spring haul, kind of taking a break from my inventory series, because obviously I have new things, so I don't want my numbers to be skewed, and also I don't want you guys to get like bored. Like, that's the only thing I'm bringing to the table until it's done. You know, I want to break things up a little bit. I will also be filming my bi-weekly makeup basket tomorrow or the following day, so that will also break things up a little bit. But I'm just going to show you what I've gotten for spring, and you won't see another haul from me for probably 3 months. So I will start with the things that came in my FABFITFUN box because, like I said, that's the only subscription box I have. I'm the type of person that does not look at unboxings of FABFITFUN because I don't want to know what comes in it. Whenever I choose, because you get to choose 3 of your items, as long as those 3 items that I get to choose are the same cost or more than the price of the box itself, I will continue to have FABFITFUN. If it ever stops working like that, then I won't have it anymore. Anyway, let's get going. So, what you saw on the top of the basket was one of the items I got to choose. And it's these really cute little house slippers. I haven't taken them out yet. My partner actually got me some house slippers for winter that are closed-toed, but I love that these were open-toed and they're pink, so they're literally perfect springtime house slippers. And I was really excited that that was one of our options. The next one was a surprise item that I didn't know that was going to come in here, and they are these reusable cotton pads from Say. Obviously, I haven't used them yet because I didn't want them to be used when I showed them. I'm really excited about these because I am die hard for these Shiseido cotton pads, but if I can find something that is reusable instead of purchasing those over and over and over again, I would love that. I will eventually tell you guys how I feel about these. probably in like, I don't know, a skincare video, because I do plan on doing a skincare video. And I'll let you know if these are good or if you should just like make your own or buy some from Etsy, something like that. Next up was another surprise item, and it's the Suns Out Pouts Out 4 pieces of gold foil lip masks. And funny that they would give us something reusable and then, you know, sheet masks basically, but a sheet mask or a lip mask or an under eye mask are definitely a guilty pleasure of mine, and I know a lot of people's. So I am really excited to use these. My lips do get really dry, especially at the changes of the season, so things like this are fun for me. Okay, next up, another product I did not choose. It is from the brand called Humankind, and it is a hand scrub. I love this. I get very dry, cracked hands. I don't know if it's hereditary because my mother does too, but I always have hand cream at my vanity and by my bedside. So I like that this is a hand exfoliator, so I can exfoliate my hands before I use my hand cream. That way my hand cream will absorb better into my hands. This is a genius idea. To be fair, I could use just like a body exfoliator, but I think that one's probably a little less abrasive. Okay, this one was a product I did get to choose. So the hair mask that I have been using for years is like the classic macadamia hair mask, and I get mine from TJMaxx. And they come in like a huge tub, and it's so much cheaper if you get it at TJMaxx. It's really cumbersome though. Anybody who uses a hair mask in the shower and they come in a tub, you know the pain in the butt that it is to try to unscrew it, not get water in it, that sort of thing. So I chose this Gloss Modern, Clean Luxury hair mask. I chose this one over the other options because it came in a tube. I can't say that I will ever switch completely from the macadamia, but I do wish that they would change the packaging and put it in a tube. That way it's easier to use while you're in the shower. So I'm very excited to try this out to see if it's good. This item was something I did not choose, but I love it. Okay, so I own, hold on. It is by Lark and Ives, and it came in this really cute canvas bag. It's 2 items. I own 1 hair scarf, and I've been meaning to purchase some more. I got my first one off of Shein, and I love it so much because I have quite long hair. So I often wear it in a braid down my back, and that pack came with 2 beautiful hair scarves, and you couldn't see it in the video that I posted yesterday, but I tied this one at the very bottom of my braid, and it like obviously makes your hair look even longer, and it was so elegant. And I love that it's a floral pattern. You will learn the more you watch my channel that if anything beauty related has a floral pattern on it, it's really hard for me to say no to it. So I'm loving those so far, and I think that they are actually silk, which is nice. They feel great quality. So this was an item I did get to choose, and this is what I'm talking about. This is what makes FABFITFUN, uh-oh, my earring fell out. Anyway, so this is what makes FABFITFUN worth it to me and why it's the only box that I have. So it's $49.99 a month. And usually there will be one item that is like almost double the cost of the box itself. So this go, I chose the Pericone Md moisturizer, and the last box I got the Pericone Md Eye Cream. So that's great. I have like matching skincare now. And this is like, it's a full-size jar, and this is very pricey, so I love that I got to choose this. It is very thick, and it smells like extremely botanical. Like it just smells like it's gonna be good for the skin, so I'm super excited. Right now I'm trying to use up a Sunday Riley moisturizer, so I will move on to this when I'm done with that one. But I love that. This right here also came perfect timing. Perfect timing. So I had these tweezers from ABH that I've had for about 5 years. You can see that like it's so worn. These often go missing in my household because my partner likes to steal these. So he gets to have them now. They still work great, but I mean, they are 5 years old, but they're not terrible. But I got these tweezers with a pouch, and I love that that's what it's called. The theme of this season's box is the best. So it came in this like nude beige sort of faux leather pouch, and they're floral tweezers. They look so vintage, and I love that so much. Hopefully they're really good. I have been eyeballing the Tweezerman, the rose gold ones on Ulta's website, and every time they go on sale, I'm this close to buying them, and then I don't. So those came at the perfect time. Saved me some cash there. And the last thing that was in my box was, I think it's like called a boost for your box. So FABFITFUN has add-ons where you can shop their like sale section from things that have been previously in the boxes, and they're usually like 30 to 40% off. But this time around, they let me choose a boost, and basically what that was is you could get 2 full-size items. There were like 6 options. Each option came with 2 full-size items for $19. I saw this and I was like, you're joking. It was a full-size Banana Bright primer and a full-size True Serum from Ole Hendrickson. I paid $19 for this. I think the True Serum on its own is like $45, I'm pretty sure. So this was an amazing deal. So again, absolutely worth every penny for the box, especially this go around. It was a great box. All right, now we're going to move on to something I bought off of Mecari. If you guys have watched any of my videos, you know my obsession with Mecari. So the balm was having 50% off on their website. I used to own Frat Boy, Down Boy, and Cabana Boy blush. I used to own Mary Luminizer. I used to own, what is the bronzer? It's the one bronzer that everybody, Bahama Mama, right? Yes, the Bahama Mama bronzer. So they had 50% off. I went on the site and I missed having them, and I was like, 50% off, great price. I want them again in my life. Well, they were all sold out. At least like the majority was sold out. So I was like, ugh. So I went on Mecari, of course, hunted everything down, and I came across this. Isn't that so cute? So it has 4 eyeshadows here from different palettes. It had Bahama Mama, Down Boy, Frat Boy, and then this looks very similar to Cabana Boy, except a little bit lighter. It's one of their in-stain blushes, and it has Mary Luminizer. You want to guess how much I paid for this on Mecari, brand new, with the sleeves still on it? $12 free shipping. Do you want to know what my total would have been on the Balm's website? Not $12 free shipping. So this was a great find, and I love that it's all in one place. That would be a wonderful palette to pan in a full year, because like that would feel so satisfying. Okay, then Nude Sticks. They released a new Nude Gel Lip Set. So if you're familiar with their like, here, I'll just show you. So it's this set right here. They come out with these, I think, like once every year, once every couple of years. And it came with 6 of their gel lip balm pencils, all in different shades of nude. Light nudes, medium nudes, dark nudes. This has 7 in here because I already owned one. And every single one of these, they're like my perfect nudes. Honestly, I'm not actually gonna say this, but like in all truth, if this was the only set of nude lipsticks I owned, I would be totally fine. Like they're all perfect. So I immediately bought it when I saw it on the Nude Sticks website. I don't know if it will release on Ulta, which is why I bought it off of the Nude Sticks website. I will probably be a little bit bummed if I can't get Ulta points on it and it does come to Ulta, but I have it. I love it. I'm very excited to utilize it. All right, then I had some merchandise credit at Ulta. I had purchased a product, and it was like not a cheap product, and I just didn't like the way that it worked for me. So I used my merchandise credit and I got some goodies. Let me grab them all because I got quite the array of stuff with that credit. I think this is everything. Okay, so, oh, that's one more. First thing is a KKW lipstick. I got it in the shade 3.5. This just seemed like, of all of her nude lips, this looked like the one that I could get the most wear out of. It's like, it looks really warm on camera, but it is very much like a rosy nude. Not pinky. I say it's like the perfect mix of a warm rosy, it's like a rose bronze color. That's the only way I know how to explain it. So I grabbed that one. Then I picked up 2 of her lip glosses right here. This is in the shade 0.5 and then this is the shade 1. Quick tip. Everybody says that these lip glosses smell like children's makeup, and nobody's lying when they say that. They do. They stink horribly. But thank God I'm a genius. Way to be humble. Anyway, I own lots of essential oils. My favorite smell for any lip gloss is a mint, because it is not overpowering. It's not too sweet. It's the perfect scent for a lip product, in my opinion. So I put 1 single drop of peppermint essential oil in each one of these glosses and mixed it up really well. They smell amazing now. Like, Kim, that's all you had to do. Kim, that's all you had to do. 1 drop of peppermint essential oil, and these are good to go. And now I'm gonna get all kinds of use out of them instead of like returning them because I couldn't stand the smell. So, last KKW products. Nope, that's not true. I also got these 2 lip liners here with the credit, and it is also 0.5 and 1. And I'm going to tell you right now, 1, hands down, favorite lip liner I've ever used ever. There is not a single nude lipstick in my collection that this does not look good with. There isn't a single one. So, I bought a second one. And then, Ulta had these on the 21 Days of Beauty, so I bought 2 more. That was excessive, and I know that. But I go through lip liner very fast. Like, I go through it so fast, I can justify it because I will finish those. Like, I can guarantee you I will finish at least 2 of them this year. I'm gonna finish 2 of them this year. You watch. Okay, then the last KKW product I got was the new Classic 2 palette. And it's just the cool toned one. I can't say much about this yet because I haven't used it yet, but I have the Classic 1 and the Classic Blossom palette as well. And they're 2 of my favorite palettes that I own, so I already know how I feel about the formula of these. I love this. I would really love to have her like Cocoa Matte palette too. I don't need it, but I want it. All right. I'm going to show you a couple things I got from TJMaxx really quick because it will mesh up with the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. So Ulta was doing the Lime Crime, like the small Lime Crime palettes for 21 Days of Beauty. So when I went to TJMaxx to replenish my shampoo and hair mask, this was there. And instead of paying $19 for it, I paid $12.99. It's the Prelude. I also purchased the Venus 3 from TJMaxx. I didn't like it, so I returned it, but I did keep the Prelude. Those are colors that I will wear way more often, and the 2 pressed glitters in the Venus 3 were just not my jam. Then so we all know that I explained that I am that person that will buy backups of all of the Becca products that I know and love. That's just, they're closing. I'm going to buy backups. If I end up not using them, they will stay in the box. Whatever is a backup will stay in the box until I actually go to use it. If I don't, then I'll just sell it. No big deal. No big deal, no skin off my back. I want the backups. So, 21 Days of Beauty, I purchased Moonstone. I didn't have Moonstone, so I went ahead and got that one. And then there were two that I wanted backups of for sure, and that was Rose Quartz, still in the box. I have Rose Quartz already open and in use. This is probably, I would say, in my top 3 favorite highlighters ever. Like formula, color, everything. It's just the perfect highlighter to me. So I bought a backup of it. And I really wanted a backup of Prismatic Amethyst. And at TJMaxx, I found it in the pretty packaging. Not the brown packaging, the pretty packaging. And this was $9.99 instead of $19. And it's in the pretty packaging. Hello? Hello, go to TJMaxx. Always check there first. Always check there first, I'm telling you. So now I have a backup of that, and I didn't get points, but I did save money, and that's what matters. Okay, next up, 21 Days of Beauty. I got 2 Buxom lip creams. They were, I think, $10.50. I got White Russian and Hot Toddy. I can see why everybody likes White Russian. I've never owned any of these before. This is a really pretty color. I have to wear a peachy lip liner with it, so KKW 0.5 is great with this if you're fair. But I definitely prefer Hot Toddy because it's just, it's easier. It's easier to wear. I like them both, but this one's definitely my favorite. And yes, KKW lip liner in one looks great with that. Oh, 3 more things I found at TJMaxx. Oh my goodness, I hit the jackpot. So they had this MAC blush for $12.99. It is a mineralized blush in Sweet Enough. And it's a really pretty rosy mauve, like a really pale rosy mauve color. These mineralized blushes are usually like $30. The fact that I got it for $12.99 is insane. What a steal. Love that. Then I found these 2 Milk Kush lip balms. I got the like original Dragon. Obviously it doesn't come up green on the lips. I've used a ton of this already. I've used this every single day since I've gotten it. And then I got one in the shade Bubbles. And this one leaves a beautiful tint on the lips. Ugh, it leaves such a pretty tint on the lips. They had 2 of each of these, and I kind of wish I would have just gotten them all, but I didn't know if I was going to like them, so I didn't want to go like that crazy. But they were $5 a piece at TJMaxx. I think these are usually like $20. It's just insane. Okay, and then Urban Decay had 5 times the points, and these 2 lipsticks have actually been in my cart for quite some time, and then I keep moving them out of my cart, moving them back in. And what I think is when you're platinum or diamond, they pay attention to what you're putting in your cart, or like what people are putting in their cart, and then they create the points, like the extra points based on that. I really think that there's an algorithm there that we just don't know about. Anyway, this is Urban Decay Native lipstick. It's like a pinky nude. And Naked. So I used to have Naked in the original Revolution style lipsticks. Panned it, loved it, wanted it again, so I bought it again. And I got 5 times the points. The only other Urban Decay lipstick that I have is Back Talk in the Comfort Matte formula. These are like the cream formula. There's like 2 more that I would really like, but I didn't want, again, I just didn't want to go crazy, but I got the 2 that I wanted. I got a backup of the only brow pencil you will ever see me use, and it's MAC Fling. Here's the thing. This pencil works perfectly for me whether or not my hair is its natural color, if I lighten it a little bit, if I lighten it a lot, or even if I go a shade darker than my natural hair color. So it's a universal color for all of the shades that my hair is throughout the years. Plus, I literally go through 6 of these in a year, so at the end of the year, that's 1 free lipstick just for doing my eyebrows like I normally would. It works out perfectly for me. Then, I forgot to mention, with all my KKW stuff that I bought, I ended up getting this free Kylie Bronzer. And it's crazy because I've looked at these before, and if I would have chosen the bronzer myself, this is not the shade I would have gotten. This is Tequila Tan. I would not have chosen this one, but turns out it's actually the perfect shade for me. So I love that. I love that. Free bronzer. I think Kylie is probably moving out of Ulta, or they're redoing it. I'm not really sure what's going on, but everything is like disappearing and on sale. All right. And then last thing for 21 Days of Beauty. And then I will let you guys go. I got 5 MAC blushes because they were half off. So I'll go through them quickly. I got Melba, Blush Baby, Mocha, Peachy Keen, and Fleur Power, which I already owned. I've already explained this. I'll explain it again. I have this. It cracked. I had to repress it. If you repress a pink blush, it completely changes the color. I would dig it out and show you, but I don't feel like going through all of that. Yeah, it totally changes the color. Thing is, though, I like the color that it turned, but I also like the original color. So because it was half off, I replaced it, I kept them both. That's it. That's the story. I'm insane, to be honest with you. And I cannot believe that I didn't own all of those blushes already because I'm obsessed with MAC. Yeah, but that is my spring haul. And it's a lot, but it's for one season. And I promise you that you will not see continuous hauls from me, but I think occasionally they're fun to watch and fun to, you know, splurge yourself a little bit here and there, even if you're panning for a decade. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!